Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So what I'm going to start by doing for my finger coil routine is parting my hair in 4 sections. Before this, my hair was already completely washed from the night before and it already had oil and stuff like that in it. So what I'm going to start to do is do a little bit of finger detangling because of course as 4 type girls, your hair still tangles regardless of what you do. So I began to spritz my hair with some water. And it needs to actually be super wet. I'm going to part off a small section and begin to finger detangle and smooth that section as best as possible. Finger detangle as well as use my wide tooth comb and ensure that it is pretty much no tangles, smooth to the touch, and easy for when you're wrapping your hair around your fingers so they don't knot up. So I'm going to start by using my Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioner, and I'm going to smooth that on my hair and rub it in all the way down my hair shaft. I'm going to continue to detangle and start by smoothing and smooth as much as I possibly can do. I'm going to add my Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink elongator. And once I put that on my hair, I'm going to detangle again. Every time you put a product, I'm going to smooth it with my wide tooth comb. Then I'm going to take a small section, depending on the size of your finger coils. You can take as small of a section or as big of a section as you'd like. Mine was pretty small. And I'm going to wrap the hair around my finger from ends. And then at some points, I'll start at the root. Or I'll start at the end and continue to go down and continue to wrap and wrap until it's tight enough for you. With me, I don't do mine as tight to the roots because I like to pick them out anyway, and I would like to give so that I can actually pick from the root to the tip. So I'm going to continue just wrapping this around my hand. And continue wrapping and wrapping and wrapping the hair around my fingers. Honestly, even though it's quick to dry, if you're doing a small finger coil, reality is it's going to take you at least 20 minutes, maybe more for some people, to finger coil their entire head, especially if they have a thick, full head of hair. And here's where I'll slow it down for you so you can see exactly how I wrap once I was almost completed doing my hair. Very slow. I'm going to show you step by step exactly what I'm doing. I'm wrapping it around my pointing finger and keep going until you're satisfied with the tightness of your finger coil. Even though it's really white at this time, at the end of the video you'll probably see where some sections the product has already absorbed into my hair, and it springs back and boom, that's your finger coil. So what you're going to do is just continue doing it. Even if you need to take a break, rest your hands, go out there, watch some TV, just take your time, and you'll probably do this really easily. At the beginning it might be a lot of work for you though, honestly, because it can become really tedious, especially if you have really thick hair and you need your coils to be as smooth as possible. Right here is where you'll see that some of the product has already begun to absorb into my hair. And I'll just go through it for some of those that weren't as smooth as I would have liked. I went through it and I continue to do it. So moving on to the next day, I had already used my wide tooth comb and I spritzed it with water and I began to pick out my hair from root almost to the tip so that I can gain some fullness in the parts of the hair so that you won't see in the middle of the head at all. And I just decided to style it after it dried. And I'll just do a little pin up to each side at the front of my head. And yeah, that's about it. So continue to watch the video and you'll see how the completed look is in a second. I'm also using I'm using some Eco Styler gel to gel up the edges of my hair, a toothbrush to have my edges a little more fleeky. And what I'm using on my edges right now is some castor oil to fill them out, and honestly it has been working. So if you need to grow your edges, just focus on packing that castor oil on, massaging your scalp, and trust me, they will fill out very, very quickly. What you can do as well as to shape your hair, you can just pick it out, mash it down, pull it out, however you'd like your hair to shape. You can do this, especially if your hair is really, really kinky. And if you need it to stretch a little bit more, you can, I'm going to show you in another video or in an upcoming video how I do the banding method to stretch my 4C hair, especially when doing finger coils or curl styles, if I want it to be or appear a little bit longer. So thanks for watching, and that's the completed look. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and give me some comments to the bottom. Let me know what you think about it, what ideas and tips you have for me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.